My dear friends, we love you so very much. So many of you are so very hard on yourselves. We hear your cries. I want to get moving, but I have no motivation. I'm tired. Will I ever feel like I have a purpose? Is this world ever going to change for the better? With all the love in our hearts, we want to reassure you. You are always motivated to do something, even if that something is to rest. Of course, many of you are tired. The world is wanting change, and resisting change at the very same time. There is a very great love that is washing over your planet in answer to the billions of prayers, but, if you resist loving and accepting yourself, it will be exhausting. Surrender to your hearts. Surrender to what inspires you in a given moment. Rest when you're tired. Stop pushing yourselves, and be the peace. Your purpose has nothing to do with what you do, and everything to do with how much loving kindness you bring to yourself and life. When you look back at the end of your days, some of your proudest moments will be the small ones when you simply surrendered to the beauty of the present moment, when you looked upon yourselves, or another with love, when you comforted a stranger, gave yourself grace, or said a simple prayer that came from the depths of your heart. These moments of pure connection have great purpose. In them, you become a conduit for divine love to flow into this world. Your world is changing every single day, and it is changing for the better. Your prayers, your peace, your refusal to battle yourselves, or one another are having a huge effect on the outcome of recent world events. You are the catalysts for change on your planet Earth. You are refusing to empower the vibration of war. You are removing power from the darkness of misunderstanding, fear, greed, and hatred, by focusing on praying for those lost in darkness, rather than empowering them with hate. You are making a difference, and although we know many of you are disheartened, exhausted, and concerned about the fate of the world, so many of you are stepping up to create the vibrational changes you wish to see made manifest. Every choice to create a little bit more love, a little bit more kindness, a little bit more patience, and tolerance toward yourself and your fellow human beings removes power from the vibrations of war, and empowers the vibrations of peace. You are the portals through which divine light and love flow into your planet, and into the hearts of all in need. You are the warriors of peace, standing your ground, and refusing to give in to the parasitic energies of hatred that seek to separate you from one another. You are the angels upon the earth, quietly, gently soothing hearts and souls, starting with your own. You are the ones sending world leaders the prayers, love, and peace they need to make wise, balanced decisions, rather than reacting with haste and hate. Through your every seemingly simple choice to pray, to avoid battling one another, to avoid hatred, and to focus on being as kind to yourselves and one another as possible, you are turning the tides away from war and towards peace. You are the ones calming the storm. You may never appear in the world's history books, yet you are earning the right to say, I was part of a global, vibrational movement that prevented a World War III. I was part of the turning of the tides towards peace. I was part of a movement to resist hatred and separation, and to starve the parasitic energies that seek to stir up and feed off fear. I was part of a global movement towards greater love. I was the change I wished to see in the world. Indeed, dear ones, you are. We are eternally grateful for your commitment to the light. It matters now, more than ever before. With every loving choice, waves of peace and love ripple out from your heart into a world in need of these soothing vibrations. A simple choice you make, not to retort or engage with someone disruptive, may be the soothing wave that calms a heart that was about to fire a gun and kill another human being. A prayer for the light to rise up in the most hurting of hearts may be the wave of light that creates a moment of consciousness that is enough to stop an entire chain of painful events. You are tipping the balance towards peace, and away from war, dear ones. You matter. Keep up the prayers. Keep up the simple acts of kindness. Keep avoiding the tendency to hate and battle. It matters more than you will ever know, and, if you keep it up, you'll never know the pain you missed. Instead, you'll know only the beauty of a more loving and kind world that you have created. God bless you. We love you so very much. The Angels.